How you doing? It's me, Zacarias, and the just gotta put some like my little light blue shirt on today. Um, yeah, it's one of the clothes that I washed last week, a week before last, because of mildew, and they clean the mildew here and everything. So, and I was cleaning up, and washing up, and I wanted to talk about us. They just found out because this had to happen at 10:40 here in Central, then over in Eastern Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. No, that's in Philly or somewhere in Pennsylvania. Um, Stevie Steve, wherever Stevie Steve, wherever Stevens, just shot himself in his vehicle. They just now reported that he committed suicide, and this is no, I don't condone. Let me say this: I'm a bipolar type 1, and a lot of people don't care about bipolar people, especially. And I'm not bringing race into it, but it's the truth. I know I'm talking about my own personal experience of color. Okay, I don't look like my white ancestor. Okay, the black and native messed that up. Okay, no, not saying messed up, but I'm making a joke out of it. I don't, people, they just treat you like trash. And the reason I'm telling you this is because in the African community, in the other minority communities, we act like mental illness is nothing. And they're gonna be all right. And I know those in the African community, that slave mentality, they listen to a wasp distorted version of scripture. And that's the reason why that I have a bring issue to this. We keep talking about we don't want this to happen and this and that. One blame media, one blame no. He mentioned his mother, and I mainly use the term psychotic and your mama. And let me explain where I got that term from. There was a sister, by the way, who made that term up. She talked about the savage Uncle Tom, something like that, militant Uncle Tom, and psychotic and your mama. Now I ain't attacking all parts of Christianity, with the Catholic, because she took the Catholic, the Protestant, and both the Episcopalian, which is more liberal, more moderate, and the conservative ones. But she took all that in her video, but she made points when they said about how that mean-spirited sister in the community, it tears people down. The white community, white bosses hired her over the brother, and she's that mean because she had that iron fist. That Thomas, which I don't agree with Thomas, something in your videos 100%, but that part of it is true. And it could be a light-skinned woman, or don't try to use color, complexion into this. Many sisters, because even I worked at Macy's, the sister, she felt comfortable playing that role, and I checked her many times for that. So I'm sorry, because if you're a sister defending as a brother, you ain't supposed to put that scandalization on somebody because you got a fucked up upbringing. I had a fucked up upbringing, but I don't need to be put in a job where someone wants to make money. They might have mess ups because no one's not perfect, but I should be trying to find an opportunity to be antagonistic to it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us down in Texas, that is common, and I just with white folks, all colors do this, but you have, when you are, a minority, especially of African descent, everybody is ready to pinpoint you, especially a man, and knock you down. And they want to know why that this is going on. I saw a video of Diamond and Silk, and she was talking about the shootout in California where the brother came to the woman's job that was, and he shot her and shot a child, shot himself. And he said, what's wrong with these quote black niggas? They don't know about the one drop rule. All of us are mixed race. We're not pure black. I said, we're African descended. That's my term. By black. And I'm saying, I'm looking at these two sisters who supported Trump, okay? Defended, exactly. But you sitting here are the creators of that. You can't get mad about that sister, those stupid sisters down there in Missouri, Sugar Land, not too far from me, in Houston, who mistreated her son, berated her son because he voted for Donald Trump. Like, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't his fault. He did not know at 8 years old or 9 years old, 10, know about the politics. Dumb bitch who had mistreated that child like that because she felt, because she, you know what I'm saying, that's being amber, that's being ghetto, getting brute woman, like, that's okay. And you try to use her black heritage as a stereotype, which making all of us look stupid. When I act outline, I don't use race into it. I'm my own person. Don't put no other in. That's why other brothers, he not like us, which is cool. I'm glad you can't stereotype us down. But point is, this is the reason why. If you don't want people like this Steve thing, stop abusing brothers. You talk about sisters. No, sisters can get a job. Don't try to make that argument about brothers having easy than sisters, and sisters can get a job because of dating situations. At the same time, whether you're alone or with a partner, you still got a job income. Okay, you still say, Section 8 choose you, okay, over a man. So don't sit here and try to make that argument. At least you got economic power. Brothers meet them on the street. And many of them say they don't want to work, which is not true. There's a lot of brothers do want to work, who are not entitled, who ain't trying to be on welfare on purpose. Like me, I'm trying to get the hell out of welfare. I ain't trying to be, I like my own shit. When we was growing up, some of us, dark, light, whatever, was told that we're 18, we're not grown. When by law, we are. You had these old coon and slave-minded people who try to put stumbling blocks in our area worse than white racist people. They were like the agents of white racist people right there. And they try to use pro-black shit and all that other crap, which it wasn't being pro-black right there. And now, then when he said that he tried his best, I can relate. Because you can tell this brother was not no thug brother on the street looking like some pickaninny ass shit who don't want to work. Because I met here in the hood told me that it's a white man's way to want to work and be successful and be educated. Yeah, a stupid coon, 23-year-old dumb camel like myself brother and his dark-skinned friends told me that bullshit last year. And I looked in and like, what the, if I'm on a plantation, what the hell going here? This brother had education, and yes, he was sick and he was demanded for killing an old man. But if y'all don't want this example going on, it's time to change your way of disciplining your kids. Stop distorting scripture, because your what we call wolf and sheep calling pastor, buck dancing for slave master, preacher told you so. Didn't St. Peter say there was a story of scripture on the scripture in his verse in that book, his second book? Okay, in the 3rd chapter, read that. Anytime you twist the scriptures, you know different than slave master. They were raping and beating our ancestors to be related to. Yes, we are related to white people. We're not pure Negroes. Stop that fantasy. Stop call your kids no good, ain't gonna be nothing. That's why my life fucked up. That's why I don't see my family. They think that's fucking normal. That's why I don't see them. I don't give a damn about them approach. It's like a devil preaching the Bible. I hear them talk. Wolf and sheep clothers. That's the reason why this man is like that. And when he mentioned his mama and they talking about religion, I said, oh, she probably one of toxic, narcissistic people. I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry. Because if you did a good job without your abusive nature, you wouldn't have a grown man who had a job, who had a car, who had everything going for him, and have these emotional problems. And I see why he was working at the Mental Health Institute, was trying to get help while trying to give help. I'm analyzing this whole dynamic. And the society already have a strike because he might be camera like me. You know, not dog chocolate like Ari Spears or something. But that one drop is a strike. That one drop. You could be pale. That's why some Latinos don't want to claim their black side. That's a strike 10 times worse in the United States with 3 Ks in it. And next thing you taunted, mistreated, and you told to, butt dancing fit little brothers come and tell you to adjust to it. Like a doggone fit little plantation. And tell you how to fight that power. Because it's so hyper masculine, won't you use that technique to fight that power abuse and start telling your brother to adjust to it? That's why this mess going on. I'm not glad the brother, the dark-skinned brother who he killed and the other folks, I'm not saying that's okay, and I'm glad that we see this happening right now to wake your motherfucking ass up in the community. Stop being agents of your white racist supremacist slave master by whooping and beating your kids, call them out their name, and say it gonna make them better like a damn slave master. Stop distorting the Bible. Stop acting like, y'all know I'm cussing, but you know, different from me. Remember, Lord, don't go to heaven. Don't try to say you saved by acting like a wolf in sheep clothes trying to teach scripture. I'm just telling like it is. Yeah, I know I'm a sinner. You know why I'm the way I am? Because I learned from folks like you. You scandalize your behavior to me and try to teach right. You cannot do that. Like I said about that white woman at my job. Her beret acting a fool doesn't teach me a damn thing. You're supposed to correct in kindness if you want to correct people. Then St. Paul told Timothy that. I'll give you that verse. I ain't perfect. The 2 Timothy chapter 2, 24, 26. You supposed to correct kindness. You ain't supposed to be belligerent, acting like a wolf in sheep clothing. Because I was raised that way. But to keep your dysfunctional ways out of someone else's life. Don't scandalize. You should be thrown to a sea. This is the reason why I bash old Toya, old Mammy, Savage Mammy Graham, who was beating her son over the cops. The cops, since she believed in that, should have whooped her ass. And I would not scream Black Lives Matter if the cops had whooped her ass for her damn child abuse. Of course, it was wrong for throwing rocks. You know who he learned that behavior from? For old damn old mammy. If the mammy teaching violence in her way of discipline, you gonna expect a violent child, idiots, you dumb people. You provoke a child to anger, it becomes a storage. I am the epitome of that verse that St. Paul said in Ephesians and also in Galatians 2. Galatians as well. When I say 2, that's in 200, Timothy 200, T-O-O, excuse me. You know, y'all stupid. Yeah, that's the reason why you have a Steve Stevens. And y'all acting all animalistic and buckwheat motherfuckers thinking that's cute to put your kids on social media and whoop your kids. Okay, you know what? Then the white Ku Klux Klan officer should whoop your motherfucking ass. How about that? Since you love to whoop people, beat up people, and tell your kids ain't gonna be nothing. That's what y'all created. You daddy that do the same thing, acting like Mr. from what's that movie called, Color Purple. That's why I was against the NWSB, because I want that image to be shown so brothers can have see example. Stop acting all animalistic. And the same thing with the sisters. Being animalistic don't make you black. You just see Eric Spears get beat up by a lighter skinned brother. Y'all trying to act out. Y'all sure love be animalistic and abusive. But when someone check your ass, oh, you want to scream the devil. You the devil. Y'all created this monster with your upbringing. And I want to go back to segregation. Good. Then get lynched doing segregation. Get spit on by white folks in segregation. Sick on the back of the butt. Read a outdated book and be uneducated so you can fail a test. All that stuff. Martin King didn't die in vain for that, to get out of that situation. When it was time for integration, it was time for education, it was time for economic success. Not to go backwards, but y'all try to use old black national shit and try to tell somebody what to do. Can you mind your, once I say again, in my community, want to come together, mind your damn business. Nobody asking, if they ain't asking for your cocoa correction, then leave them the fuck alone. But the same thing, I let you know, if you don't want this doggone situation happen, then stop promoting abuse and saying it's normal. You can't say it's evil, you hate evil, but you condone this when it's evil itself. And a steward being a bad steward, doing that, they should get more criticism than the person below them. They ain't supposed to operate in that behavior. How are we going to learn from a person being belligerent to teach us right? And that's what y'all got. And I'm sorry to the mother. I do blame her. Because I've seen this many times. And I've seen folks neglecting this. And folks outside the community who condone this wants the community to die out. And they want us to have the functional, because you don't win in the functional behavior. You don't win. With a child without abuse in their life is going to be successful when they grow up as an adult. But when you have the functional, damn ass, stupid ass parents, grandparents, whoever, who believe in their old twisting scripture like a demon devil and call themselves something holy when they ain't nothing down about their holiness, this what y'all create. And y'all now streaming the world come to end. No, what it is, only God knows that, you dumb human being. You don't have that call. Stop trying to play that role. You're not God. It's you. Your world, your evil world, come to end once it get confronted on all the little things you done in your stewardship. When you're a bad steward, you have bad authority, and you have bad society. A bad authority, abusive bad authority creates a bad society. You scandalizing the people, and you deserve whatever you get from that scandalization when it corrects your motherfucking ass. Now, I'm not saying what happened to these killings, okay, but I'm talking to these abusive people who have these kids, especially in the African descendant community, who think that's normal. That's why the kids don't respect the parents, because parents don't respect them. There ain't supposed to be mutual respect between both parent and child. That's how a child learns how to respect people. But you over here being abusive so you can get your gratification on and feel good because you have a shitty ass life. That's not that child's fault. And you don't got kids. I was in that situation, and I'm bipolar type 1. Do you want to wake up with someone who thinks about hurting you and then turn their life around, take their life because they want to go through it? Because it's not about killing somebody. It's to have a day, and also not a day, a decade or a lifetime without that abuse, scandalization going on in their life. But you want to provide that so you can have your gratification moment. All that is about abuse of power for gratification. Read about these cops abuse people, it's for gratification. It's selfish gratification. It ain't about no right or wrong. It's about wrong and call it right, yeah. That's why you have this problem. So y'all want to create more abusive kids, then continue to have people abusing, have these old serial killers around. You have more mental health problems. And don't try to use the Bible in your defense, because you are distorted and you guilty as sin like a damn devil for creating that mess. You're the ignorant, unstable that create that mess. And you should be thrown to the sea around a rock around your head, since you want to be abusive for your gratification, because you messed up your motherfucking life up and made a child when you were prepared. That's not that child's fault. It's your fault. If I get one of your thoughts up in my apartment and make a baby ain't ready, I ain't know where the hell I'm gonna put that blame on my child. I put on my motherfucking damn self and that doggone thought. It's y'all fault. These two parents that created this person, and whoever created, who was still bad steward, whether the man or the woman who created this monster, it should be at fault. So blame her. Don't try to use that religion and distort the Bible and try to hide it. You trying to scapegoat your problem that you created. But I call like it is. And you can call me all type of demons. But 9, 10, you are that demon. You that child say that pretend to be holding down. At least I tell it like it is. I'm not holding down. And if I choose to be holding down, I do it for myself and God. Not for no human. Because none of y'all humans died on the cross for me. That celebrate Easter this past Sunday. Stop acting like something you not. You're not God. Get tired of humans want to play that role. You would never tell me don't put no other. You the one trying to act like him. And be abusive. You think somebody want to serve something like that? You want to imitate it and something. No, the devil's not God, so stop acting like he is. And I know I ain't perfect, but I call it like it is. Y'all abusive people, you spiritual abusive people, deserve what you get. So the mama out here, if she created scandalization, I'm sorry. Sister, I don't feel sorry for you. You lost your child. A bunch of people got killed because your bad parenting and your doggone husband or your baby daddy caused it. Both y'all deserve to get criticized, or whoever took care of that man. Y'all over here condone that type of lifestyle and condone because I was raised that way. Then keep that dysfunctional upbringing in your adult life. Don't you dare put it in no child's life or adult who don't want to be part of it. Don't put it on the job either. And what I did was to prove that point. I don't want a culture like that. You can have a culture in your life, but a person who don't want to part of that culture, don't try to penalize me in any form or fashion. How to do the adult way, let me get away from that culture, and I won't be in yours, and you won't be in mine, and we'll be all have a good day. Thank you.